What's up, everybody? It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. As you guys read in the title of this video, I just wanted to go over the top couple of stocks and ETFs that I'm watching and looking to trade for this upcoming week, the third week in May of 2018. And for those of you guys that are new to my channel, or for those of you guys that have never watched my videos, on Sundays, I pretty much go through all my watch lists. I go through all my stocks and ETFs that I normally trade on a weekly basis, and I try to formulate plans based upon the most potential out of those stocks and ETFs that I see. So in today's video, I'm going to go over 3 ETFs that I see the most potential and the most value for this upcoming week. And for those of you guys that are new here, if you like swing trading, day trading, entrepreneurship, making money in the stock market, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Let's get started with this video. Okay, guys, so the first ETF that I'm watching for this upcoming week is DGAS. DGAS is another inverse ETF. This one's a bear ETF. It's a natural gas ETF, and its inverse is UGAS. And these two ETFs, they trade based upon natural gas. And for those of you guys that were watching my videos, I think on Thursday I made a video calling out DGAS because natural gas was at this critical resistance point of about $2.85 to $2.80. So why we were looking at DGAS in particular for this upcoming week is because natural gas, like I said, is at a resistance level right now of about $2.80, and whenever natural gas is going down in price, DGAS is going up in price. So what we see here, guys, in particular with natural gas, is that we see, okay, natural gas has not passed $2.80 in the past couple of months. We see here topped off at $2.80, went all the way back down to about $2.57, topped off here at about $2.76, went back down to $2.65, and then we saw a huge hike up to $2.84. Went back down to $2.70, and now it's fighting to hold above $2.80. And the futures markets just opened at about 6 p.m. and now it's at $2.81, and pretty much it's hovering at that same price point where it closed at on Friday when the market closed. Right, the market closed, and I'm pretty sure natural gas was at about the same exact price point when the market closed on Friday. So why I see potential in DGAS, guys, is because it's at the resistance level, and DGAS has been holding nicely above that 25.50 support level pretty much. And that's where I'm going to show you guys right here very quickly. We see that, okay, DGAS has not really fallen below $25.30, $25.50 in the past couple of months. We see that, okay, it fell down here all the way to $16, and this was back in January, shot up all the way to $32, and for the past couple of weeks / months, it's been holding above this $25 support level. And why I see value in this, guys, is exactly because it's consolidating at that same support level, while natural gas is looking like it's topping off at $2.82. And I'm actually currently invested in DGAS. I took a smaller position on Friday at about $25.90. I'm in with about $2,000 right now at about $25.90, and I plan on adding more to that position tomorrow if natural gas does confirm, you know, that downtrend. If it does actually get rejected at this resistance level of $2.81 that it's at right now, I'm going to add more money into my position in DGAS as it goes up in price. But if we look closer at DGAS and to see the amount of potential for profit that it actually does has percentage-wise, we see that the resistance level is at about $29. $29 is a safe resistance level right here. Right, it did peak above that to about $30 a couple of weeks ago, but then we see that, okay, it topped off here at about $29, here again at $29, here again. So it's safe to say $29 is a solid resistance level. So from the support level of about $26, let's say, up to $29, that's a 10% gain as a swing trade. And I plan on holding DGAS as a swing trade as natural gas reverses and goes down to whatever price it ends up consolidating at next, which is about, if we do look here, we did see it went down to about $2.70. So that offers great potential with DGAS. If natural gas does end up getting rejected here and going back to $2.70, we can see DGAS push about $28, $29, maybe even $30, depending again on how natural gas moves. So that's why DGAS is the #1 ETF that I'm watching for this upcoming week and that I'm actively trading. So the second ETF we're watching for this upcoming week is JDST. This is another another inverse ETF. It's inverse is JNUG, and these two are pretty much gold-based ETFs, and they trade based upon, slash GC right here. These are the gold futures, and whenever gold futures are going up in price, JNUG, the bull ETF, is going up in price as well. But when these futures are going down in price, JDST is going up in price. And why I see value pretty much in JDST, the bear ETF, for this upcoming week is because slash GC seems like it got rejected by this 1325 resistance level. And old support levels become new resistance level when the stock or the commodity that you're watching goes below the particular price point where the support used to be, right? So we see here the support level was at about 1325. Here it bounced, here it bounced, here it bounced, and when it was trying to get over 1325 here, it got rejected, right? And now it's at 1319. It went down about $5 from where it got rejected. So that's why I see some value in JDST for this upcoming week, because if it does continue this downtrend from that resistance level where it got rejected at, JDST could end up being a good 2 to 3 day swing trade, or for however long slash GC is going down in pattern. The pattern is downtrending, right? So we see here that JDST, if we look at JDST closely here on the 180-day analysis, we see that, okay, there's a common support level right where it's at right now, right where it was able to bounce at this past Friday. We see here it bounced at $44, $45. Here it dipped a little bit below to $42. Here it bounced at about $44, $45. And now it's testing that same exact support level at about $44, $45. And we did see that JDST, was able to cover about 2 to 3 to 4%. On Friday, if you were able to get in it at its low and then sell at its peak. If we look a little bit closer here, if you were able to treat JDST as a day trade on Friday where it bounced up at that $44 support level, you would have been able to make about 4% on your money, but that's if you were able to time the market perfectly. That's why I see value in JDST pretty much, to sum it up for you guys, because GC did get rejected at that 1325, old support level, which has now become a resistance level, like I mentioned before. And that is pretty much what we're going to be looking at for this upcoming week when it comes to gold futures. And if gold futures actually push back up and break above that 1325 resistance level, and it starts acting as a new support level, that is when I'm actually going to shift my focus to JNUG instead, which is the bull ETF. But if it does continue this downtrend and it does stay below that 1325, that 1325 resistance level, my focus is going to be shifted more towards JDST for this upcoming week. So I'm going to be just keeping my eyes very closely on this commodity of slash GC to see how it plays, to see how the price action is moving, in order to make my decision on what ETF I want to invest in for this upcoming week. So the third ETF that I'm watching is DSLV. This is another inverse ETF. Its inverse is USLV, and these are actually silver-based ETFs. They trade based upon slash SI, which are the silver futures. And I'm going to talk about why I see value and why I see a lot of potential in DSLV as a swing trade for this upcoming week. And it's simply because slash SI silver futures, they're at a key resistance level right now at about $16.85. They're actually not at that key resistance level now, but they got rejected by that key resistance level, I believe, on Thursday or Friday. We can see that clearly right here. If I draw a line for you guys, we can see that, okay, that was actually a bad line. Let me get it better for you guys. Okay, look. We see that the future itself was able to get rejected here once at 1685, here again at 1685, here again at 1685. Here we saw a shoot up to 1737, which it broke the pattern here, but then it was able to get back down here to that same support level that we see it tend to bounce above, which is at about 1615, right? And then it shot up all the way to that same exact resistance level of 1685, and it got rejected, and now we're at 1672. It just moved up a little bit, as we saw, because the futures markets are open at 6 p.m. Eastern time, where I'm at here in New Jersey. So we did see that, right? We see that it got rejected here, and now it's at about 1672. And what we're going to be looking at very closely for slash SI is that it continues it continues this downtrending pattern. Same thing with slash GC, guys. We're going to be looking if it does continue this downtrending pattern from where it got rejected at that resistance level that has been rejected at a couple of times, guys. This is a very valid resistance level because we can see 1, 2, almost here, 3, right? 4, 5 times where it's been rejected at this price point. So why we see value in DSLV, and to show you guys how much potential for profit is available with DSLV, we see that, okay, here again, see with DSLV is at a support level right here at about $23.50. It was able to bounce here once, twice, 3 times, and now it's testing the 4th time where it's gonna try and bounce above this support level right here. And we can see here, if we're able to get in, let's say we wait a little bit, let's say we wait until DSLV confirms the uptrend pattern. We see that SI is continuing to downtrend, right? And we're gonna put our money in DSLV when it's actively trending up. Right now it's consolidating a little bit above that support level. We're gonna see if it confirms that uptrend tomorrow on Monday, when pre-market hours, and pretty much how the stock or the ETF, is moving throughout the day. So if we look a little bit closer, let's go to the 20-day chart. We can see that actually, let's go back and draw a resistance level really quickly for you guys. We see a resistance level here at about 20. Let's be modest. Let's be modest and say at about $26.50 is where we see this support level. And right now at $23.50, pretty much that's support, right? And the resistance is at about $26.50. So if we looked back at that 20-day chart really quickly, let's say we wait until it confirms the uptrend. Let's say we get in at about $24, right? Let's say we get in at about $24, and we have about another 10% potential for profit trade if DSLV is able to go up to the previous resistance levels of about 26.50 to 26.75. That's another 10% trade pretty much, right? And that's why I see value in DSLV for this upcoming week, because it offers a good potential as a swing trade based upon the technicals and based upon how the commodity slash SI is moving itself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys found some value in it. Please do your own research though when it comes down to all these different stocks and ETFs that I go through on my channel. It's very key that you go through these on your own and try to formulate plans on your own and find these stocks and ETFs pretty much to build your wealth and build your knowledge on your own without having somebody else tell you what to invest in or tell you where to put your money, because that's a losing strategy in the long term. You have to become self-sufficient when it comes to trading in the stock market. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you did. Follow me on Instagram down below. There's a link in my description. I post all my profits there when it comes to the stock market, anything dealing with my YouTube channel, personal life, updates, motivation, stuff like that. Feel free to follow me on my Instagram, and if you don't want to, that's fine as well. Let's make some money today, guys. Hopefully everybody out there is crushing their dreams, working hard towards what they want to achieve in life. Let's get it, guys. Peace.